Welcome back. Thought I'd just pop back in here in daylight just so we can see what we did in the last one and maybe just do a little bit more. Yep, so we've got the doors open, sun's out, and try and see a little bit better in here what we've done. So yeah, a little bit better on the lighting, isn't it, guys? So yeah, you can see the floor, the Subaru floor, rear floor pan is in. Not quite vertical yet, so we need to still come up a little bit more. You can now see where I've cut the rear arches to tilt the coilovers in. Hopefully that'll all work. Still need to tilt more in yet. Might rebuild the rear panel, or might use some of the old stuff, I don't know yet. It's just a base car in it, so it might be easier to quick drill the spot welds up and make a new panel, and that'll put strength back into the back end there. So yeah, so what we really need to do in this one is just try and get up a little bit more now at the back. I think it needs to come up 2-3 inches just to try and get it level to where it would have been in the Subaru. So we can take a rear wheel off. So let me just do that. Okay, you can just see the coil over in there. I think I might actually have it on the wrong side, left to right, front to right, left to back. Oh. But you can see the principle there. So just got one bottom bolt in, lean over, and I might have to just angle or slot the holes a little bit more, but they're like aftermarket ones, so they come with quite a big slotted hole anyway. Can't really see, but I think yeah, we'll work on that. But yeah, so you can see the boot, you can see how far you have to actually cut to fit in a Mini, past the middle of the wheel well, spare wheel well there. That's how short the back of a Mini is. And yeah, so let's do a bit more chopping and see if we can get the struts up into a position where I think they should be. As I said, I think they should be at least level, if not a little bit higher than this parcel shelf. Just show you the what I'm planning. These are some ones that I picked up for the Mark 1, which I didn't use in the end because we went whole floors, but they're sort of partial inner floors, basically. Sort of like you've got the inner sill, which, you know, on a Mini it is just the floor, and then you have an outer sill. But these are like repair ones because this is where they normally go. So basically what I've done is I've swaged the ends. This is basically, that's the back of the car there, and this is the front. So basically that's where the sill goes, and then obviously onto the floor. So basically the plan is I've swaged that, plugged weld, punched holes in that, and so basically the Subaru floor will lay onto that. So I'll have brand new sills, inner sills either side, and then we're trimmed down the Subaru floor, straighten it out a little bit, and that should weld onto the inner sills eventually. But let's do the back first. Okay, I'm nearly getting there in the position. Big hammer, lots of cutting. You can see now we've raised, this side needs to come up a fraction more, but let's go around to the other side. You can see that. I think that's as high as I'm going to go. I'll try and get it a fraction higher maybe. But we'll just go from there. We're just going to have to see how it runs. So yeah, coming up quite high. Slight problem with the window rubber, but that's not a problem. I think it's a race car, so not an issue. We'll just cut around that. So the idea is, what I'm going to do is lift the body back off. I'm going to weld this back up so it's all capped down to where sort of the inner wing will go, and then we'll pop it all back down again once I'm sort of happy with where it's going to go. So yeah, you can see I've got the shop on that side mounted. Oh, yeah, sorry. So we'll just have to see. Obviously I've lent them in quite far, a good couple of inches on the side. Obviously it's going to affect the handling, but to be fair, for a race car I don't think this is the ideal. It's more of a race car that looks good in the pits, maybe, not so much on the road or on the track. So yeah, you can see there how high now I've come up. The boot floor is a lot higher. So that's obviously where the exhaust would come through on the thing, on the thing. Obviously you've got a slight issue with lights fitting, but again, not a great deal of issue. I can soon work around that anyway. Sikaflex sorts all those sort of things out. So yeah, still got a bit of a usable boot space as long as I don't end up putting a radiator in it. So if I ever do put a radiator in, I guess I can put it in where this wheel well is, and then we can cut this out, and then that'll be airflow from underneath the car then hopefully to cool the radiator. But I'm hoping, well, we'll see. I think it's too much to hope that there's a radiator will fit out the front, but I may be just being stupid. So I think next time, I think it might be time to start bringing the welder down here, because I think it's starting to get to the point where we think, well, we should try and get some tacks on some of this stuff and see how things work out. So yeah, all looking good, guys. If we can get this back part done in the next few weeks, we can then move on to the front, and there it is there. So yeah, small update, still going though.